the hell did this guy come from?
Doesn't matter, I love him.
Hell, of course I see him. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
I'm not just imagining all this
Because that's the
bullshit.
way the story goes.
Yeah, but
Oh no.
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a
Guess
moment,
what? You are
but
now
then
player
I
2 of the
recognized it.
entire Resident
We'd been on
Evil
the ferry when I
Revelations
first
2
arrived here
campaign.
with Alice.
You have the
Never
flashlight.
played that.
We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence.
Oh my gosh,
he
this
was
guy.
the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better
He's...
keep up.
I don't think he is, actually.
What I get for you.
That's not me saying he's not the kidnapper. I was just thinking to myself out loud and forgot I was actually recording something for the internet.
Why did I just drop a flare and why did I get hit in the head by an axe?
Yeah, it happens. Remember, you're not attacking these guys, so
I'm just flashlight man. Also, that
You
was...
just make sure you flash these large, scary men all the time. Those of you at home, we'll put a link to the audio of me saying that in the description. Save you some trouble.
We won't. We will not.
I will. I'll comment it.
Can he aim? There you go. One more. Come on. Come on, you can do it.
Oh no.
There you go. Or were you on the night of whatever night
I
this
can't
is?
believe that this is what the stage 2 of the Quaker Oats outbreak turned into. The Quaker Oats epidemic. This is actually this is the future.
The future is now.
The future is now, old man.
Did he just miss all those shots?
Kind of.
There you
Anyway.
Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun.
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pry these boards off, but I won't give you the thing that you need to defend us from it. By the way, the flares are just... The easiest way to do this is literally stand directly next to him and keep dropping flares whenever they run out.
Alright.
Because they're gonna show up, they're just gonna come straight to you, and it's gonna be like the easiest thing in the universe. Alright, cool.
Just a little longer. I almost got it.
Oh no, I'm so scared.
Okay, it's over.
Ow!
Move it or lose it.
What just happened?
It just hit me from the side.
Oh, okay. I thought you popped the flare and somehow burnt up your own face and took damage.
I feel like earlier. Whatever happened earlier.
On it soon.
Now I'm Billy Russo. Crap.
I'm Billy Ray Cyrus. I'm not. Just for reference. I
I'm
am
Billy
not.
Ray Cyrus,
I am
and Santa
not.
Claus is a home invader.
Welcome to Tennessee, folks.
Anywhere in the South.
This is it, Wake. Last stand.
Gosh darn, I love living in a stand-your-ground state.
We fight
Yeehaw!
them as long as they keep coming.
But there, wait, there's a thermos here.
Damn gun! They're coming.
Wait,
That's
come
not how
on.
this goes.
Come on.
Get with
Go,
the
walk
program,
faster.
Wake.
Walk faster.
Also,
Dodge.
why I can't move? It's like they wouldn't let me. As like you're still in a cutscene. I got the
Well,
thermos.
you're still in a conversation, and we all know that when you're talking, you can't run.
Uh oh.
Human biology.
I'm stuck behind a sign.
I saw the sign, and it opened up my chest. I saw the sign.
There shouldn't be a DMC takedown for that one.
No, there should.
This is it, Wake. Last stand. There's more
I could have
flares
made it
here.
worse, but I
Get ready.
didn't, so we might still gonna have to mute
As long as
that.
they keep coming.
Or
Or
do what you said.
vocode it.
I'll just edit the.
Give me the
Vocode
goddamn
it like
gun.
crazy.
They're
Yeah.
coming.
That's not how this goes.
Or put like a, what is it? Like a tremolo over it, so it's just going up and down the whole time.
Ow! Sound the sound.
It's like, no, it's slow. Because it's just pitching it up and down like really, really quickly. Better yeah, we can
Okay.
just mute that whole thing. Or we could just delete the channel, that'd be great.
This never happened. It was all a dream.
Wake up. I ever tell you about the time in junior high when I tried to get the whole class? The teacher was late by a lot, and I was trying to get the whole class to, like, just sit in their desks and stare, like, into empty space, and then after, like, 5 seconds of her showing up, just say, "You're in a coma, you need to wake up," all at the same time.
Did it work?
It did not. Nobody wanted to do it, and I was very sad.
Oh.
It's like, I thought I had convinced a couple people to do it, and then the teacher showed up, and everybody was not immediately not on board anymore, and I was like, oh, come on!
All alone.
That would have been either funny or very traumatizing.
The answer is both. Ow, I just got hit in the back.
I mean, either way, it would have made a great story, but now it's just a story where nothing happens because nobody wanted to jump on the bandwagon.
Did you notice he just said piece of cake, Wake?
I swear, if we ever find a game where someone is making puns as bad as yours as often as yours, I will game it myself.
Where?
For those of you who are wondering what game it means, run out of lives in Contra.
Come on, shoot him.
Or just use context clues to figure it out. It's really not that hard. Why do we... I actually just realized that you've also got a revolver, and I completely forgot that you weren't supposed to have one.
I don't have a revolver anymore.
Let's cut
Wait,
the act now.
I thought you were reloading.
Where's
No.
my wife?
I knew
I
you
put
were gonna
batteries
say
in.
that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What is happening?
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her up.
Alan, weren't you talking about not going to the police so that they wouldn't hurt her, and you literally just socked the guy in the jaw and knocked him off a bridge?
The one that's supposed
What do you think he's gonna do now? Supposedly has her. That was a good way to put it.
Yep.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
Crow.
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript
Oh, wait.
because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
So,
Hey.
we've been playing this game for a total of about 4 hours, probably, and we know nothing of what's happening.
I mean, it's Alan Wake. You don't know what the hell's happening until, like, maybe halfway through the game, and even then you're still not sure.
Great. How far in are we?
If memory serves, we're closing on halfway, maybe?
Okay.
There is one part of this game that I demand we get to before the world ends.
Well,
As long as we record a certain segment of this game at some point, I'll be fine with whatever happens after that. Because I just like that part because it's funny.
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to deactivate that or if it's just alerting me that it's there.
Yeah. Is that a sniper on the floor? No, that's a bear trap.
Welcome to
With a
Call
scope.
of Duty Modern Warfare.
Yeah, Call of Duty Warzone. They balance the snipers in a battle royale by making them extremely easy to see,
And then they
which is actually a good thing.
and then they go ahead and make a marksman rifle and have the ammo bugged to the point where it's now a hit scan weapon.
Oh my god.
That's not a joke, people. That's true.
So, does that one have scope? Does that one have a scope glint, or does it not because it's not that long range?
You can put a scope on it that's long enough range to have scope glint. It's any scope that's over 4 times, or 4 times and over, so.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a big fan of long range weapons just in general. Oh
Yeah.
man, achievement time! Achievement time!
Let's do it.
I'm assuming.
Okay,
Oh, you suck.
there you go.
There you go.
Look, there's no reticle.
There isn't.
You
I
give-
totally don't blame you for that.
Don't give me that crap. Oh, that was a bear trap I almost stepped on. Was it? No, that was just dirt.
I'm sure that'll be fine. Who the heck is putting these all out like this anyways? Whose idea is it to find like one kind of semi-open path that like expands a tiny bit and puts 6 bear traps in a circle on it,
More than
all like a
6.
foot away from each other?
Also, I'm pretty sure I just went. Oh God!
Oh right, this is a survival horror game. We forgot for a minute there.
I don't really know
I
where
mean-
it is I'm supposed to be going.
I mean, horror is subjective, I guess. I think you died.
Okay, I guess I'm going the right way.
Okay. Yep, this is the checkpoint, I'm assuming. And also, if there was no enemies in the other directions, then this is probably the right one.
That's a couple enemies behind me.
I remember when somebody said, when you're facing enemies, it means you're going the right way and making progress, and that was supposed to be like an inspirational quote or something for people to keep moving forward with their lives, and I was just like, but what if I'm too lazy? What if the number of enemies and the way I have to fight them just becomes tedious and I just stop?
You just run past them.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how I got as far as I did in Dark Souls. I didn't keep killing them every time I died, I just ran past them after that.
Yep, I did that in Code Vein for a bit in a couple places.
For those of you watching, 50 years from now, when this has 12 views,
12.
if any of you have any idea how to beat Ornstein and Smough in Dark Souls 1, please tell me. Without using a pyromancy
You know
build,
what?
I swear I'm not starting the game over.
You know what? And I think one of the next games after we play Fear is going to be Dark Souls.
You realize the second we get to
Okay.
the second we get to Blighttown, your computer's gonna burst in a flame. You know that?
Dark Souls 1?
Dark Souls 1 has some weird rendering problems
I mean, I've
in that one spot.
played part of Dark Souls 1 on my computer and never had an issue.
Well, see, the thing is, the rendering problems don't exist until you get to certain parts of the game where it just doesn't render right.
Oh, okay. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Shout out to the guy who makes the dumb shits guide for Dark Souls, because you literally got me through as much of the game as I could actually deal with. And the reason I know that Blighttown is not good for frame rates and rendering is because of that guy.
Alright then. I'm sure it'll go well, but first, we gotta finish this and Resident Evil.
Yeah, I thought it wasn't going to be a problem, because I played the game on Xbox One. But I remember playing it again after that at one point, and I was just like, hey, this is the part in Blighttown where the frames are supposed to drop to like 2 PS. 2 FPS. Yeah, 2 per second. 2 PS. Because I said frames already, so it would be redundant otherwise.
2 frames per stucky.
Yeah, okay. That one I'll leave alone. Wait, what?
Oh, was that what the whole rumbling was?
You know what? Maybe. Now that
We missed a really big part of this.
apparently, I get the feeling I might just talk too much.
I was looking around, but I was also too busy being attacked by a horde of, like...
What is up with, like, the last 5 games I've played having crashed planes?
Tomb Raider.
Or I guess the last 5 games I've yeah, that's another one. Tomb Raider 1, Call of Duty Black Ops, Metro Last Light. If it has a crashed plane in it, I've played it recently.
Did Last Light have a crashed plane in it?
Yeah, it has a crashed plane where you go in with
You mean Exodus?
No, not Exodus. In Last Light, when you're on the surface with the Russian guy, you go through a crashed plane and you hallucinate and he takes his mask off and you have to save him.
I mean, you say with the Russian guy, they're all Russian because it's a Russian game.
Well, the Russian guy who you don't realize is going to stab you in the back until he does.
It's been a long time since I played Last Light.
Last Light was really good, but honestly, I think Exodus might be a little better. I like Exodus a lot. It was good.
I mean, I've never played it because I kept hearing people say it was garbage. That's why I haven't
Well,
played
they're
it.
stupid. That's the nice thing about it, is that you can... There's this version of Yelp. There was a College Humor skit that was like talking about Yelp,
I don't
and
remember this.
Yelp is... But the joke is just, Yelp is just called 500 assholes instead. It's like, do I listen to my friend, or do I listen to 500 assholes?
I mean, I'm sure I'll listen to you, but...
That's
first
not
things
me.
first.
That's not me personally posing that question to you. That's literally just the line in that College Humor skit. And he's just like, "Oh, so you like this restaurant? Now the question is, do I listen to this recommendation from my friend, or should I look it up on 500 assholes?"
Oh, wow, I'm feel dumb. There we go.
Why? I mean, logically, you would never think to walk along the wing of a plane.
A crashed
That
plane.
being said, That being said, I think all 3 of the games I mentioned had me doing it, especially Call of Duty Black Ops. Yeah, no, I think in Tomb Raider you climb on several crashed plane wings.
And in Shadow of the Tomb Raider, you just crash in the first, like, hour and a half.
You know, I actually forgot about that because
I haven't
it has
played
been
much
so
of the
long
game.
since I... Yeah, me neither, that's the thing, because the thing is like, oh man, it's gonna be like Tomb Raider 2016, which was super fun. And it's like, no, you got to an area with NPCs, which means you're gonna be here doing side quests for the next 3 hours.
Oh, I got hit in the knee!
And guess what? 30 minutes from now, when you're done doing those side quests, you're gonna hit another area with side quests. Enjoy!
Welcome to the wonderful open world gaming.
Welcome to Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the worst one, because for some reason didn't realize that the game's flow is completely destroyed if you constantly throw side missions at them.
Rise of the Tomb Raider had some, but they weren't that bad.
The story was garbage to me in Rise of the Tomb Raider. I was so annoyed at it the whole time.
I mean, I don't remember the story, so that should tell you something.
Uh-huh. The story is, your father was the only functional member of your family, and your stepmom is literally Hitler.
I remember the stepmom part, and I also remember there being like a really old guy that she was with, and I can't remember anything else.
Remember when you saved your stepmom, who's literally Hitler, only to find out she's literally Hitler, and then they let her go and she starts torturing you?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, stepmom. Literally worse than the evil stepmother in every Disney movie.
I could have just started the flash generator.
Because in every Disney movie, they start off being awful. So there's no build up to that. You don't have to feel anything about it. In Rise of the Tomb Raider, you go to save her life, which basically means killing people, which you probably shouldn't be used to by now, but after the first game you probably are.
Just a little bit,
Still
yeah.
traumatizing, I assume. And putting your life in danger, getting your way over to this, like, nightmare country to begin with, where everything is ice, snow, and sadness, and infiltrating this place without tripping the alarm. Which, all of that put together is a lot of stuff to do and a lot of work for somebody that you supposedly care about, and then she's just like, "Aw, man, my own daughter didn't sell herself out to me. Guess I gotta torture her." Anybody who hasn't played these games and is complaining about spoilers,
They came out a while ago.
They came out a long time ago, and we're probably not going to edit in spoiler warnings, so just...
Also, if anyone notices, I haven't been contributing much to the conversation. I'm very much intent on trying to get through these absurd assholes that keep attacking
Yeah,
me.
and also, sorry about my phone going off literally mid-recording. That is entirely unprofessional. I actually have to answer this.
This is all unprofessional. He's dead.
And for those of you who are wondering, yes, that is just literally the Spark Mandrill theme from Mega Man X, and if you fight me about it, I don't care. It's my ringtone. I can do what I want. That being said, if you have a default ringtone and you go to your phone for over a year, you should be put to sleep.
This is straight from the mouth of Daniel himself.
Uh-huh. You can quote me on that, Keith and Justin.
Do they have basic ringtones?
Not only do they have a default ringtone, as long as I've known both of them, they have the same one.
Oh my god.
It's actually disgusting, and I'm putting them on blast all over the internet right now because of it.
I think my ringtone...
So maybe they should change it.
I think my ringtone is hooked on a feeling.
That's acceptable.
I mean, you can't go wrong with the Ooga Chaka.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. If it was like something like a Weemba Way, I would be a little upset about it. And if it was MC Hammer, I would stop being friends with you.
I listen to mostly 80s stuff, so I mean, like 70s, 80s, 90s. That's
like if your ringtone is unironically "Can't Touch This" by MC Hammer, and you're not a 40-year-old white suburban dad, I'm gonna say it again. You should be put to sleep.
Also, for the people that are gonna be like, well, MC Hammer, that song was made back in the 90s. I'm gonna say right now, I listen to 80s, 70s, and 80s and 90s rock, not that.
I'm here making points about how people how people need to be euthanized based on their ringtone, and you're just defending your music taste.
I'm defending the fact that someone's gonna be like, well, that song came out in the 90s, you should
Yeah,
like
if
it.
anybody ever watches these videos, and we're constantly being very presumptuous about the number of people who will probably see these, I think it's just funnier that way.
Yeah?
It's funnier to assume that you'll have viewers when you probably won't, because I don't know, it's just funnier that way. You're fine.
What just happened?
For those of you who are watching 50 years from now, we will also be putting that audio clip in the comments.
What, you're fine?
No, just you going. You missed that manuscript page.
Hang on. I had to destroy the screaming goo from Prey.
You had to destroy. Well, what the heck was it? There was literally like a Nintendo motion control game that was like World of Ink or something, and that's exactly just what that looks like.
I think wasn't it World of Goo?
Yeah, World of Goo, or something like that.
Please
and it might not have been motion controlled.
Please don't tell me I came up all this way for a thermos.
You came up all this way so we could talk about World of Goo.
There we go.
I haven't played it. Have you? No. Alright, moving on.
I have it on Epic, but...
I just think it's funny because its name is World of Goo and no one's done anything with that yet.
Why am I destroying mimics from Prey? What is happening here?
These are not mimics from Prey because they would be smarter, faster, harder to hit, and look a lot more like just a hand made out of gross black.
They're just black goo.
Mimics aren't just black goo. They always have like either 4 little like finger-looking things or tentacles. The what?
The Widowmakers? Is this Overwatch now?
I hope not. I'm gonna tell everybody right now, stop supporting Blizzard, stop playing their games, wait until they actually apologize for all the crap that they pulled.
Meanwhile, I continue to play Warzone when friends are online.
That's Warzone though, that's fine.
It's also made by Activision, but on the Blizzard launcher. And to be fair, it's the only game that
if it's on the Blizzard launcher, it's not that big of a deal, I don't think. But I just don't use the Blizzard launcher because I don't want to touch a scumfuck company that's ruining the place my ancestors came from. Not even a joke.
There's also
not even a joke. Apparently, my family comes directly from Hong Kong.
Oh.
And I found out that Cantonese is only spoken in Hong Kong. And that's the very specific type of Chinese that my dad knows.
Oh.
And also, nobody teaches it ever, anywhere, for some stupid reason, so I can't learn it.
On today's episode of Cultural History with Daniel, we learned that his family comes from an oppressed country. Thanks for watching.
Well, it's oppressed now.
Thanks for coming to our TED Talk.
Also, to be fair, it's been oppressed, like, pretty much historically all the fucking time.
Yeah.
There was also 90% of the time they were just starving, and nobody survived it. Thanks, Mao.
Smao?
Mao.
Oh.
During Mao's reign, there was a lot of starvation going on. It was really bad. Which is weird in a country like China, which is fuck off gigantic.
How many of these guys do I have to fight? Stop coming closer.
I think there's mods for this game.
I don't see what you could mod other than less of these
I don't know why I was thinking about it, but I just thought it would be funny if somebody just made like a 0-effort mod of this game where every time they cover their eyes to not get hit by the flashlight, they just dab. They're just walking towards you dabbing the entire time.
That would not be a 0-effort mod because you'd actually have to change part of the animation.
Well, I mean, it would probably be a universally applied animation. Like, there's not going to make a different animation for every enemy. They're just going to do that for all of them.
Yeah, you'd still...
So you would change that one, and you would probably just have to use, like, I don't know, freaking Blender or something.
The hardest part would be trying to figure out how the hell you extract the files from a custom file type.
Oh, yeah. Every single game is custom file type now. It's so annoying.
Except for Bethesda. What is this?
Yeah, actually, Bethesda's pretty good about it.
Okay, he's got a chainsaw.
Well, if we've learned anything from Resident Evil, we've learned that chainsaws need to be avoided, like, almost at all costs.
Yeah.
I say almost because there are situations where you might think it's a good idea to just run into 50 other enemies instead of the chainsaw guy, and that is not a better idea.
Oh, okay. I got
Oh crap, I forgot. This guy is literally a ripoff of the final boss of Gears of War 1.
it. Is he really?
Okay, so in Gears of War 1, I think Lieutenant Lech Krell, possibly?
Got him.
He's basically this big bad guy that you've been fighting the entire game, and he keeps coming back and ruining your stuff, and then finally you get to kill him in the last mission of the game. But he is surrounded by these things called Krill, and Krill hate light, and you have to kill them by, like, hitting them with it, but he's guarded by them all the freaking time, and you have to, like, shine flashlights on the guy while you kill him.
So...
And, like, they're these stupid little bat bird things. So exactly that guy.
I was just about to say, this is Gears of War, then.
No, like, that's only one enemy in all of Gears of War. And the Krill are kind of just a functional thing where, like, if you're not in the light when they're around, you just instantly get shredded to pieces. That's not a joke.
Stay out of
They've
sight.
gone
I'm
Hitchcock
my
on
way.
him.
Don't open the door.
Who?
Stay hidden.
Barry, they've
I'll
gone
be there
Hitchcock
soon.
on him,
Just
and they
make
said,
sure you keep the lights on.
there's just birds
There's
outside his
Alfred-
door.
Alfred Hitchcock, I get it now.
Yeah. Also, I've never seen an Alfred
I
Hitchcock
still
movie.
had to reach Barry at the
I
time,
have
but
seen
at least
one.
I was out of the
I
way.
also
Partly.
I don't
And
know.
I was too young to deal with it, so my mom was laughing at me when I said, please change the channel when the scary parts came.
Oh hey, it's the tire swing. Let's see if we can get Cthulhu again. Nope. Okay. It was
Apparently hitting the tire swing does not trigger a plane to crash every time you do it.
just... No. Is there just...
That's probably a good thing.
I thought that...
Is that a wheelbarrow in the back of a bathroom that shouldn't have another room to begin with? No, on your left.
Oh, I know, I was just seeing what
Yeah,
that
there's
one door
just-
was locked.
Why? There's a wheelbarrow in the shower.
A
Oh
story
boy!
is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create
Yeah, you
it to
hear
shape
that?
it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things
Crap,
of its
I've already
own.
forgotten her
Change
name.
one thing and you
Yeah, you
set
hear
off
that,
a chain
J.K.
reaction of
Rowling?
events that spreads through the whole thing.
They're not gay just because you say
Have to
so.
be true to themselves. The
Oh
events need to
god.
follow a logic
Welcome to
that fits the
Netflix,
story.
folks.
A single flaw
Oh
can
no!
magically the story dies.
Don't bring up
This
Netflix
dies.
because I'm gonna start talking about something else.
Oh man.
And that one is definitely a trigger for me.
I was right, he is in the bathroom!
He was taking a deuce! He was mad because he has IBS, and that was just a really unpleasant experience for him, so when he came out, he just started projecting.
My mom has IBS.
I'm so sorry. Is it actual IBS, or is it like the variant of IBS that actually turns out to be, what's it called,
Way
celiac?
worse. No, it's IBS-D, which is worse. Well, I
Ah.
can't say it's
Celiac is pretty dang bad, dude.
Yeah, I can't say it's worse. They all have their negatives.
Yeah. Some people just don't poop right, and some people will eat, will take the end of a barley off, and they'll just immediately collapse onto the ground and die.
Damn, that's dark.
Gluten. It's not chill.
Enter the vehicle. Oh hey, do I get to drive?
Oh man, driving with a mouse and keyboard. Isn't it everything you love?
It doesn't bother me that much. What bothers me is this vehicle doesn't control at all like it should.
Because is there no weight to it? Is there too much weight to it? Is the speed awkward?
All of the above.
It is simultaneously too heavy and not heavy enough.
Yeah,
That
like
is a bad combo.
it's got like, you can feel the weight to it. Also, they're just hitting me. Oh,
You can
boost,
feel the
like-
weight to it, but it doesn't apply. It's
Yeah,
like,
like,
it's like the
you see
weight
where I
is
was
there, but it
drifting?
doesn't work.
like where I'm drifting when I shouldn't be, like that.
Yeah, like there's I get it. I can get that. It's weird to explain something as simultaneously having too much weight and not enough weight, and it actually meaning something. But that's the magic of video games. When you've played them long enough, you can feel it.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
And it bounces back and forth really easily. That's another thing. Like if you stop, you're just like, it's just a seesaw. Oh man, it's just like State of Decay. They've already torn off all your doors.
Wait, I'm back here again? Always have
You're
been.
supposed to be. You're supposed to be because you left Barry here, remember?
Okay.
That's... Okay.
Convenient. Okay.
Hey! Turn turn on your lights. If you're gonna reverse, you need to signal. Oh, he's not there.
Oh, hey, this doesn't look at all like it's gearing up for another fight.
The flare gun was probably
big
the best
one.
weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was
Okay,
facing.
so I got flare gun. I have a
I mean,
rifle.
here's what I've always wondered. It's a stupid thing to wonder, and it's not that big of a deal. But like, you know how underbarrel 40mm grenade launchers are a thing,
Yes.
and you know how there's like supposedly different types of grenades for those.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if there's a version of those where you can just launch a flashbang out of them.
Yes, they have them in Warzone, or Modern Warfare.
Are they a real thing?
I would think so, because I don't think there's any fake thing, gun-wise in that game. Because they tried to go for realism.
Unless there's a Pancor jackhammer, in which case it's completely invalid. For those of you who want to know what the heck that's about, look up Mike Burnfire and look up Zach Gun Rants on his channel, and you will learn way, 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 way more about firearms than you ever thought you would.
Look up Mike Wazowski.
Look up Mike Wazowski hat, and then wear it, and then go to the Japanese suicide forest and film a dead body.
Thanks for all the content, Logan Paul said no one ever.
Thank you. Thank you so much for literally never admitting defeat once in your entire life.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't...
Okay, then.
Listen.
Where's my wife? Also, don't call her my woman. That's objectification, and I won't stand for it.
I need a week.
Yep.
It's not done.
I need a week.
Of course it's not done.
2 days.
What, are you kidding me?
The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me.
Yes.
Oh, so
yes,
if we don't get the wife, we get you instead? Not really sure.
I mean, I've been curious for a while now, but I'm not sure if I'm ready to commit just like that.
Return to Barry. Barry Allen?
God, if only.
Allen! Allen!
Who's Barry Allen again?
The Flash.
Ah!
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Well, generally the birds aren't over the phone. They're above the lodge here. Oh, man.
I think there should be an edit there where instead of that yellow text on the wall saying whatever it said when you flashed over it, it should just say, "Shut the fuck up, Chris."
These birds are weird.
Why
No,
are
these
they-
birds are crows.
Crows are not birds now?
He said these birds are weird, and that's not the right.
Oh
You
no,
know
I
what?
got it now. I lost that for a moment. I was very confused.
Why did you call me out when you did the exact same thing 5 seconds earlier?
Because I stopped paying attention and I got really confused. What the hell is
Oh
happening?
boy, this is just the best playlist in the. This is the best Let's Play in the world.
Why I have to defeat the birds by shining light at them?
This is literally Gears of War.
Flare. Why is
Magic
this?
system.
Why is this a thing?
Why do you think it's a thing? Gameplay.
This isn't gameplay. I'm shining a flashlight at birds.
Speaking of gameplay, by the way, you know that Marvel's Avengers game that they keep advertising everywhere?
Yeah, it's been out for a bit now, and you know.
The first time I saw that an advertisement, me and the family were watching TV, and me and Keith, in like the demo trailer of gameplay footage that they showed in the advertisement, we spotted maybe 5 glitches that would actually be annoying and affect the gameplay. And it was just like, buy Marvel Avengers, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't know about that one, buddy.
No, I don't think I will.
And apparently, I've also seen footage of an in-game glitch where for some reason the model for Black Widow and the Hulk just got swapped somehow. so like the mapping for Black Widow, like maybe the 3D polygon model of Black Widow was like in the cutscene, but it was the Hulk's like textures instead of Black Widow. and they were too big, so they were just overlapping each other mid-cutscene. So it's just Black Widow and the Hulk are both in the same cutscene, but it's the Hulk twice, and one of them has been smushed in a frickin', like, truck accident.
That is great.
And that was part of a cutscene in this AAA title, and I was just like, you'll never get my money.
I love that. That's great. I also saw a bug someone posted on Reddit for that, where they somehow the Hulk's pants became transparent. And
No. No.
And you could actually see someone had to go through the grueling effort to like texture its ass and stuff like that.
No. Why? First of all, if the pants are a separate model, why did they even have textures underneath them? Why would they even add those? And why did somebody want to add those? Because you know that they wanted to do it, because that's unnecessary work.
It is unnecessary, and I don't have an answer for you, but
That would be like if you found out that that'd be like in Team Fortress 2. You know how like people were trying to figure out what the Pyro's head looks like for ages because that's all we had to do back then.
yeah.
Because the Pyro has no head or a face. So that would be like exactly like what happened there because somebody built a head inside the Pyro's mask even though there's no reason to do so because he never takes it off. And you're never supposed to see it.
Much like Master Chief, except they have no model inside of him.
And if you ever found one, you would freak the hell out.
Yeah.
I sent
Especially
Barry
because
to
it would
the
be
town
Duke
to ask
Nukem.
around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared.
Yeah, actually, where the hell are you right now? If
I
you're
don't
not at
The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try
I
to
still
write him
can't
to
close
get
my
Alice
mouth.
back.
You made that same joke last time.
Look, he won't do it, so I gotta bring it up.
For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
To be fair though, we also made the same joke about Mr. Stucky about 7,000 times.
Well, it's such a good joke though.
Barry Wheeler
Can't
speaking.
even finish that
This is
sentence.
Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the
Why does she
trailer
sound
park
drunk?
outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
Also, how
She
do you get in the
probably-
vehicle and just
Have a
drive?
great day.
What?
Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the
Oh
old.
dear, die.
Good girl.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Okay then.
Remember that animatronic thing I was saying earlier?
Yeah.
She was doing it again.
Yeah. So, this was
Do you
like,
remember seeing that girl, by the way? That, like, old lady before?
yeah, she was at the beginning of the game. She was the...
Yeah. It was just a creepy old lady who you saw in a dark hallway one time.
Also, as soon as I'm able to, I skip this.
Yeah, 'cause
there it is. End of episode 2.
Previously on Alan Wake.
Yeah, because
Alice has been
other
kidnapped.
we need to put like
Alice?
Distortion.
I can't tell anyone.
robot
except my
fighting
agent
music over
Barry.
that, the non-copyright for robot fighting music.
My best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming
Why
true
worry?
before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Remember when Quantum Break did the same thing as this, except you actually had to watch an episode in between?
How the
Once
hell did she
again,
get her
I
hands on the
enjoyed that.
manuscript anyway?
I
don't
really
know.
don't
She's
get it.
resourceful. I
I
told
thought it
you
was
you were
good. It
too
was like a
hard on
TV show
her.
game mix, and I
Listen,
liked
I
it.
found out all sorts of interesting
If
stuff
I wanted
while
to
was
watch a
digging
TV
around.
show, I would watch a TV
Yeah.
show, and it would be
Mr.
The
Wake
Blacklist,
is
which is
Sheriff
better.
Baker.
I've
He's an
never seen
FBI
Blacklist.
agent here, Agent
It's really good.
Sebastian.
FBI.
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay.
Wait, why
I'll
does
be
an
right over,
FBI agent want to talk to him?
Let's make this quick, huh?
And since when did an FBI agent get here?
Help you
Also,
folks?
that
Name's
should
Randolph.
probably be the end
I'm
of
the
it.
manager.
We're looking for.
Oh,
Rose.
we're stopping
Works as a
there.
We
waitress
did
down
an
at the
entire
tavern.
episode.
Rose, sure.
Oh boy.
Nice
I
girl.
mean, yeah,
Who wants
alright.
to know?
I'm Alan
Let's
Wake.
just see.
The writer,
Get
huh?
through this
I
part.
heard on the radio
This
you were
text.
Well,
Comment
I'll
down
show you her
below
trailer.
that
Rose,
the
she's a
games
nice
that
girl. Always
Chris and I
pays
should
her rent
play,
on
like
time.
Yakuza Zero, because he has to play it, and I want to watch him do it.
I don't think I'll be playing Yakuza 0 till I get a proper setup.
Is crazy.
I don't think you
Disappearances,
need one.
mysterious
You
deaths,
probably do.
I
urban
probably
legends
do.
come true.
It's
and
so
get
good
this,
though.
Most
It's so
of this
good.
stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron
Well,
Lake.
you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought
Cauldron
the lake
Lake.
was the doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I
Remember, you know what a cauldron is, right?
Yes, I do know what a cauldron is.
There
Thank
was
you.
an island there owned
Yeah,
by a guy called
what kind of,
Thomas Zane.
like,
Now, some of the
according to,
articles I
like,
found about him
I
make
guess
him out to
popular
be a
media or
famous
just,
writer.
like, stories
When
and
I
stuff
ran a
like
bunch
that,
of
who would
searches,
typically use a
couldn't find
cauldron?
a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily
What kind of
into
person?
so
Witches?
much
Yeah,
so
probably
that the
witches,
place
right?
came to be called Diver's
So my
Island.
question is,
The volcano under the lake
if you have to
erupted in
think about it,
1970, and
like,
Zane went down with the
like,
island.
to only one step of thinking, is it still subtle?
Sorry, I was listening to the cutscene. What was that last part?
Come on,
Something that you should probably scrub over because I didn't say it in the English language as far as I'm concerned.